Okay, you can start the session, sir.
Yeah. So Adesh, welcome to Business Talk with Kim. So, being the first episode, I would like to invite viewers also over here in this platform. So, yeah, without wasting much time, we will get into the business talk. Yeah. So, Adesh, can you give us an overview of Medford Technology and what we expect to develop the H2O sterilizer?
Yeah. First of all, hi everyone. I'm Adesh, the co-founder and CEO of Medford Technologies. Our core focus of Medford Technologies is high quality sterilization equipment designed especially for hospital surgical instruments. Okay. So we have we have replicated the sterilization process by integrating for the pre-sterilization. So we have integrated the three stages of cleaning. One is hot water soaking, high pressure water spraying, and drying. So all with the so we have incorporated all within a single automated system. So unlike the traditional methods that can take 4 to 6 hours to complete each process, so in our approach, streamlines. So we enter, so we have the entire, so our streamline process which combines that and saves the entire process and time being in 100. In addition to the pre-sterilization, so we have specially in post of in the we have specialized in the post sterilization techniques, so such as hydrogen peroxide sterilization, which is include a which is in so which has a gas plasma. So our commitment is to provide a top-notch cleaning and sterilization solutions that are not only effective but also on affordable prices. So the inspiration behind the hydrogen peroxide sterilizer is a small incident which happens at 2014. So after winning a Smart India hackathon on 2022, I was deeply moved by a tragedy of 15 women losing their lives due to improper pre-sterilization practices, which follows in sterilization camps. Uh, this this tragedy undergoes the urgent need of safer and more effective sterilization method. So our goal is to challenge the conventional mindset of and offer alternative that prioritize the safe and effective cost of sterilization.
Yeah, that's great, Adesh. So
Thank
you
you.
have a story also for your product, which
Yeah.
needs to understand that. Okay.
Yeah, and recently we have raised an investment. We have raised 9 million rupees of investment from Tansim, and other than that, SRM incubation. So Tansim we called as Tamil Nadu Startup Innovation
Yeah,
Mission, which shortly we known as Startup TM.
startup. Yes, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Thank you.
So one more thing, Adesh, the combination of hydrogen peroxide and low temperature gas plasma is quite innovative. Can you explain like how this technology works and its advantages over traditional sterilization methods?
So if you see that in low temperature sterilization, the hydrogen peroxide, which works that from first the hydrogen peroxide liquid will be injected to the sterilizer and it will get heated by a pressure drop system. So after that, it will turn into a vapor. So this is the first process of vaporization, and other than that, followed by a plasma. So plasma, which we have sonic waves. So this sonic waves, which passes to which applied to the vapor, and it will create it like a plasma, and it will be a plasma gas. So this forms a state of matter which forms an sum of atom or ionized. So how so they have a loss of electrons. So by this plasma gas we can make a reactivate the charged particles of and we can attack the cell walls of the microorganisms. So by this process we can effectively kill the microorganisms like viral, fungal, bacterial, and bacterial spores, even a fungal spores too. So this is the efficient method of killing the uh, uh, killing the microorganisms. So by decomposing of this after the cyclic ends,
the plasma becomes decomposed back into harmless. Like we can, the hydrogen peroxide will be separated into two molecules, which is called a water vapor and the oxygen. So it is not harmful for for the environment and for the patients also, and for the humans too. So if we see the advantages of hydrogen peroxide sterilizer, um, it is a low temperature sterilizer around 45 to 50 degrees, 55 degrees Celsius itself. It can get make it can generate like a vapor, and it can get sterile also. So by using a broad spectrum efficiency, we can easily kill the microorganisms, and by using a fast cyclic times, so we can save that other time beings, like the patients, like the technicians who have another times, like, so we can save their times and the environment. Particularly, we can avoid that ethylene oxide sterilizer. See, if you see the ethylene oxide, after the sterilization, when ethylene oxide is get decomposing, it is huge toxic. So when it go for the atmospheric, it is a huge toxic. So that's why many of the hospitals, they won't use much of they won't spend the time in for cleaning the ethylene oxide, for going for the ethylene oxide. So they will make only the thing of steam sterilizers. So this is what the advantages of working and hydrogen peroxides, for the advantages in working.
That's great. Quite, you have done a very good research earlier to your product development.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's great. So, like in healthcare, safety is paramount, right? So, how does H2O2 sterilizer ensure the safety and efficiency of the sterilization?
So one of thing you say the safety is, so first thing we'll go with the automatic controllers and monitoring. So when you see the automatic controllers and monitoring, so we have to see the sensors and microprocessors. So which is want to keenly monitors the hydrogen peroxide, the concentration, temperature, pressure, and the cyclic time. So this is what we called as an automatic controllers and monitoring to make the cyclic times to be get run, and other for the pre-sterilization and for the post-sterilization. So this is will be even actually it will be monitored for this two type of things, for the automatic controller and the monitoring, which is we specially targeted thing that to control the entire process. So we choose the automatic controller, and other thing this monitoring is we have introduced an AI technology to monitoring the microorganisms, which is while cleaning, how the microorganisms is reducing. We can see the lively, we can see that. So, and other than that, we have in the second thing, leak detection. So one of thing is when a vapor is generated, there should not any leak detections in the chamber too. So we have to set a leak proof also. So and then it should be a venting and filtration. So venting and filtration is after the cyclic is ended. So the gas should be get filtered and it should be emitted to the atmosphere. So these are the safety features, and other than that, door locking systems, so inter door and the and the and outer door locking systems. So there are the regular maintenance and testings for these safety features.
That's great. That's great. So you have thought about the safety features and healthcare standards only. So I hope that is a great innovative thing what you did.
Thank you.
So can you mention like as you told like safety is one of the future. So is there any other standard future? Maybe how you have managed to keep the cost low for healthcare products. So can you discuss about that?
Here, cost saving is biggest strategy when it comes to the healthcare products. So we have to set up a find of cost saving strategies. When you see that direct sales model, so first we go for the direct sale model. So direct sale model, where we have been there, we can eliminate a middleman by selling our product direct to the healthcare products. So we can eliminate that side. And other than that, streamline manufacturing. So we can go for a streamline manufacturing, reducing the cost of unnecessary of manufacturing cost. So we can reduce the unnecessary of manufacturing cost. And other than that, standardize in design. So if we have particularly if we standardize a design for the low product for the low cost of products, so we can make offering a limited model like in this we have if we like Medford is offering only a two type of model means this is called this will be comes under the standard designs. So we can increase only the future, so not in the designs. So other than that, durability of components, like we can go only for a long lasting components. So the components which gives a lifetime warranty for me, like it takes for the 3 years or 4 years. So like that, I can fix it that. And the focus of essential features and other than the thing is that I can avoid the unnecessary of features. So we don't want unnecessary of features, right? So
Yeah.
we can have only what we need. That's all. So in that segment, the cost saving strategies will be frame. And other than that, maintaining and quality will be that every medical products which should be designed by the Indian medical device regulations.
Okay.
So when what we are doing that all the regulations and the quality processes, it's all will be given by guidelines of the Bureau of Indian Standards. And other than that, CIDSCO, which is called as a Central Standard Drug Control Organization, and other than that, the Indian Medical Device Regulation. So we have to follow on their particular things.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I was about to ask what are the safety measures you have taken, but you have answered for that too. That's a great approach what you are doing. So like apart from the product or apart from the company what you are bringing up. So every startup, right? Every startup faces its set of challenges, right? So what have been some of the biggest hurdles, right, in bringing a H2O2 sterilizer to the market? And how you are overcome that?
So one of the main common challenges is the regulatory approvals.
Okay.
So regulatory approvals, what we say is like we have to follow that in India. We have to follow Indian medical device regulation approvals. Like other than that, BA standards like this. So basically, so we I just say my experience. So when I started this career, I was a college kid. So as a college kid, what I have done is that I done only what in my mind thought what I visualized, I just executed in this product.
Okay.
So when I taken to the market, so the market peoples won't accept my product because it doesn't meet any regulatory compliance.
Yeah.
So the first thing is I learned in that thing I have to achieve the regulatory compliance. So I went and studied what is the regulatory and how we can form this. So this is the main thing we have to see that. And other than that, clinical trials. It's not a thing that we can make a product under a regulatory compliance. So we have to take a trial test
Yeah.
how this product will be works.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing that manufacturing quality. So if we are it is not a easy thing to do something making a sheet metal covering over the machines and creating a chamber is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So you have to make the all safety standards. It should be comes under the quality control of Indian medical device systems.
Okay.
So it should be ensured that. And other than that, market access is medical device sector has a huge market sector in India, Europe, and US.
Yeah.
So you have to attend the market and you have to reach the break point. So you have to study the market access how you have.
Okay.
So you have to see the market strategies and you have to navigate the complex of purchase decisions of something.
Okay.
We have to see that.
Mhm.
And at last, the fundraising investment. So fundraising and investment is not a easy thing in medical startups.
Mhm.
For our early stage startups, we have to be struggle lot and lot. So actually, recently I'll say my journey experience in the fundraising. So we have been awaited nearly 8 months
Okay.
to get the fund. So not when if you are want to do a good startup for the better tomorrow, you have to wait for each and everything. So
Yeah.
it's not a piece of cake you can buy and eat it today. So
Okay.
you have to You have to wait for some time.
Yeah. That's great. The time being you have waited for 8 months is quite large, but still you didn't lost your hope, right? So you
Yeah.
are taking your product to the next level only. That's great. So looking into the future, right? What next for Medford Technology, and is there any upcoming innovations or products are in the pipeline?
So Medford Technologies has three products in the pipeline. So that one is, I'm just disclosing that one of the product is jet syringes, which don't have a needles in a syringe.
Oh,
So
nice.
so Netherlands is in a starting of research. So Medford also is. We are doing a research on that, and other than that, we will be more quicker to the market too also. So we are doing some research on that regarding. So and then fastly we'll be in a market.
Yeah.
So
So that product will be quietly impressed among babies as well as maybe.
even even adults also will afraid to have any syringes.
Yeah. So that is a quite interesting product. We will look forward to that, and once you develop that, we will have another meeting for the same.
Yeah,
So
sure,
yeah.
sure.
So the finally, like Adesh. So what advice would you give to the aspiring entrepreneurs looking to innovate in the healthcare industry, especially?
My advice is, first thing is doing a project or product is not a thing that you have to get an advice from the expert teams. So have a right mentors, have a right build a strong team for your startup. So a strong team can take you to the heights.
Yeah.
So first build a strong team and have a right mentors. Be patient first of all. If you want something, means you have to be patient. Unless something, if you are not being patient, anything will not be comes to you. So it will be went off the door, it will be went outside the door, so it won't comes inside the door. So be patient and do things, and identify the real problem things, what the facing between the patients and the healthcare systems, and what they are seeing that. First identify the problem, ensure the solution, and come up with this problem, and come up with the solutions, so which you can uh, which it can gives a n number of lives to the persons. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Wonderful. I hope you will be an inspiration to many people, those to follow the healthcare startup industry. So I wish Adesh, you and your team a great journey ahead with Medford Technology. And
Thank you.
surely I'm eager to look after the product, each and every product, and the growth of.
Sure, our product is going to launch in the month of May.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, best wishes for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, viewers. We will look into the next entrepreneur and what kind of product he is developing. We just subscribe with Temstech Solutions for business talk. Thank you, Adesh.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We can end the session.